Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about writing communities and the support that you can receive from one. You've all probably heard that saying, writing is a lonely journey. Well, to be honest, I've never agreed with that. Maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but I don't think that writing has to be lonely. And I also think that it's so important, especially if you're in the beginning of your writing journey. It's really, really important to have the support of like-minded people that know what you're going through, that might be going through the same struggles as you, and people who can understand you, people that you can learn from, people that you can lean on. It's very, very important and shouldn't be underestimated. Not all writers have the support of their friends and family, sadly. Well, we all have different situations. I was lucky. I was blessed. I was encouraged by my husband to start writing, to give it a try. Finally, after dreaming about being a writer for my whole life. And I've had the support. I've had the support every step of the way. But I know that not everyone is as lucky as I am. So yes, writing can get lonely. But it doesn't have to be, right? During the process itself, yes, it can be lonely when you're journaling. But even then, you're not alone. You're spending time with your thoughts and feelings and with yourself, and it's very important. If you're writing a memoir, you're spending time with your memories. If you're writing fiction, you're never alone because you've got the characters. So yeah, I think that when people say that writing is a lonely journey, they're probably referring to something else. I know that not everyone is on social media. I know that not everyone feels comfortable on social media. But I highly encourage you, especially if you're in the beginning of your journey, I highly encourage you to find your writing community. Find your writing friends. Find other authors who are at different stages of their journey. They might be beginners like you. You could learn from each other. They might be successful authors who have had extensive experience already, and you can learn a lot from them. You can find critique partners. You can find future readers. You can find beta readers. I found my editors on Instagram. Both of the editors that I worked with, my trilogy, I found them both through Instagram. Writing and self-publishing involve a lot of learning, especially if you haven't done that before. Prepare that there is a lot to learn. There is an ocean of information out there, and sometimes you will feel unsure of what to trust, whom to listen to. So it's very important to have a community where you can go with your questions, where you can find people who will help you. When I started writing, a bit over 3 years ago, what I did was I went on Instagram, and I was on Instagram already, but I wasn't a part of the writing community. And I started looking for writers, for authors, and I started following them. I started connecting with those people. I read their posts, I read their blog posts, I subscribed to their newsletters, and I learned so much. I learned so much about writing, about self-publishing, about marketing, I still keep learning. Well, it's a never-ending process, to be honest, but you need to start somewhere. So my advice is don't ignore writing communities. Reach out. Okay, you might not have nobody has the time to be on all the platforms all the time, but you know what? Give it a try. Reach out, go on Instagram and see if it works for you. Go on Twitter, see if it works for you. Here on YouTube, of course, there is so much information, but I highly encourage you to not just consume the information and absorb it. Reach out and connect with the people so that you can contribute to each other's success. You can learn from each other. You can find new writing friends. You can find new reading buddies. You can find your tribe. It's important. Find your tribe. I have made some amazing friends on Instagram and Twitter. I have not seen them in real life because I live on the other side of the world from them. But this is the blessing that we have in today's world. You can sit at home, you can sit behind your computer or looking at your phone, and you can be connecting with people from across the world. And this is so amazing. You can keep learning from them. You can keep talking to them. You can exchange ideas. I am co-writing a book right now with one of my writer friends whom I met on Instagram. And it is such a mind-blowing experience. I can't share much about it. I hope to be able to share soon, but I'll just tell you, it is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. When you have two creators and their minds, their ideas, their thoughts, their imagination, their creative energy kind of bond, and they blend together, and we're creating something new together. And I am just so happy and blessed to be going through this process. And again, if I wasn't a part of the writing community, I don't think I would have found an opportunity like that. By joining the community, I learned all about self-publishing. We all make mistakes. Of course we do, that's part of the process. But you know what? You can avoid certain very, very dangerous mistakes if you're prepared. Yeah, and you're prepared when you do your research, and when others who have been on that journey, when they share their experiences with you, you might not be aware of vanity press, for example, and you might lose your time and your money if you don't go and listen to other people that had experience with a certain company, and they can kind of give you like a heads up, and give you a red flag. So you can learn a lot, and you should use this opportunity. So what do I personally recommend? There is an amazing writing community on Instagram, and there is an amazing supportive writing community on Twitter. At least try one of these two. I am not that active on Facebook recently. I know that there's a lot of writing groups that, actually, yeah, when I go on Facebook, the only place I go to is, there's an amazing group on Facebook called Moms Who Write. It's awesome. You can find so much support there. You can ask questions, you can discuss things, people find critique partners, people find beta readers, people just talk, just vent. Because look, this journey can be hard and frustrating at times. And yeah, it might feel lonely, or it might feel like such an Everest to climb, and we can feel that can't do this, had enough, and can't do this. We're struggling with the self-doubt. We're struggling with imposter syndrome. We are struggling with writer's block. I mean, you name it. Or you go ahead and you write your book, and then you publish it, and then you're struggling with the marketing, and you have no sales. And all those things, look, all those things are much, much easier to go through when you have support. I'm very grateful for all the support that I have received over these years in the writing community, and I'm always trying to pay it forward. I'm always trying to reach out, connect with other writers and authors, and I'm trying to help them. I'm trying to share what I know. This is a part of why I started this channel, why I started my podcast. I want to help people follow their dreams, and I want to share my knowledge, and I want to share my experience. And if it helps someone, I would be really over the moon. And there's something else that I want to tell you. See, I live in Bulgaria. Yeah, I live in Eastern Europe, pretty far from everything and everyone. Right, most of my writing friends would be probably from the US, from Canada, from the UK. I don't have any opportunities to visit, like, live conferences, writing conferences, go to writing retreats, or just meet up with fellow writers, or do any book signings, or any of that. Yeah. So I'm, again, very, very grateful that we have internet these days. Just think about how grateful the whole world was in 2020, right? For a couple of years. So yeah, anyway, I'm very grateful that we have this opportunity to connect, to learn, to experience, to grow online without leaving the house. And this is why I want to tell you about this absolutely awesome conference that is taking place at the end of this month, in July 2023. It is an online event, meaning you don't have to leave your house. It is a really amazing opportunity to connect with other authors, to do some networking, to do a lot of learning, because there will be masterclasses, there will be roundtables, there will be Q&A sessions with best-selling authors about everything writing related, publishing related, marketing related, like everything that you need to know, you'll find there. You will have your online access for years after the event is over. Yeah, so even if you can't do it like today at this particular time because you got a job, you got kids, you got like other appointments, and you just don't have the time, you will have your access to all those events for years after the event is over. So I'm really excited about this, and I highly encourage you to check it out. I will post the link to the event. Please drop me a comment if you'll be going, because I'll be happy to see you there. I'll be happy to connect. I'll be happy to discuss things. Here's the cool part. I have a coupon for $50 off. So if you do decide to sign up for that conference, which you still can do, there's still enough time left. It's really easy. You just click the link and you sign up. Now, if you want to save $50, how cool is that? If you want to save $50, use this coupon code. Use this code when you register at the event, and you get the access for only $199 for a 3-week amazing, outstanding online writing conference. So remember, writing doesn't have to be lonely. You don't have to do it alone without any support. You will feel much better if you have some friends. It might be an unpopular opinion. Actually, I posted on Twitter about it, and I've got some uh, some negative responses, which I was a bit surprised about, because I was like, that was supposed to be an encouraging post, and I'm talking about mutual support, but look, we're all different. We all have our opinions, our own perspectives, and we see this world differently, and it's okay. Yeah. But in general, seriously, I highly encourage you to reach out for support, first of all, and to reach out to the communities out there, because there is a wealth of information and you will need it. You will need it to perfect your craft, to perfect your writing skill. You will need it to find out which publishing route to choose, whether you want to go the traditional route and you want to look for an agent. I haven't done that, for example, and I know that this whole querying process kind of intimidates me. So you know what? If I decide to try that, if I decide with one of my future books to go down the traditional route of publishing, that's exactly what I will do. I will be reaching out to the other authors who've done it, and I will be reading about their experiences, and I will be learning from them. And yeah, I'll just be asking them. I'll be asking them for advice or for some directions. If you decide to go down the self-publishing route, again, there is so much to learn. And if you've never done that before, like me 3 years ago, I had no idea what it was. I had no idea what it was about. Yeah. I was like, okay, so apparently you can write a book and then you can go and put it on Amazon and, just start selling it. God, I wish it was that easy, right? There are so many things involved that when you're a beginner, you have no idea about. And yeah, of course, it's always good to learn from other people who've been there, who've gone through that, and they've made their mistakes. So you can learn the hard way or the smart way, right? And plus, you can find the community of other creatives that will inspire you and encourage you. And when you're feeling down and when you're feeling like you don't believe in yourself anymore, you want to quit everything, you know what? There will be people there who'll tell you, don't give up, and they'll lift you up. They'll say, I got you, and I believe in you, and you can do this. I've been there, and I've gone through those phases, and they happen. It's inevitable, pretty much. And I really, really appreciate all the encouragement that I received from other authors in the writing community. So yeah, to wrap this up, I highly encourage you to go and find your writer friends in whichever community, whichever social media platform you choose. I'm here. I'm ready to be a friend. If you have something to say about this, please drop a comment. Please reach out. Let's talk about it. What do you think? What do you think about writing being a lonely journey? And once again, if you decide to register with the Inkers Con, first of all, check out the link in the description. Check out all the amazing things they have to offer. Don't forget your $50 discount. And if you decide to go to attend, please drop me a comment, okay? And I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking your time to listen to me. I really hope that I can encourage and that I can help someone who's just in the beginning of their journey. And if you are a seasoned professional and you somehow watch that too, I hope you enjoyed it too. Okay, I'll be back soon with the next video. And until then, I hope you have an amazing time. Bye-bye.